Can I just say, I love New York. I think the people here are fantastic. Because once you're in with the crowd, everyone just seems to help you out. Everyone wants to help each other out. I love it. That performance was a lot of fun on Fallon because, I mean, we got to play around with it a little bit. And I love, there's a certain feeling about teasing an audience and getting close and whatever else. And, you know, it's all a bit of fun. And she's like my older sister, so it's a bit weird in that sense. It's a bit strange. But, I mean, it's fantastic. And the funniest thing is, like, when the camera cuts, you don't see the little giggles, that we do all this intense, like, here we are, 50 Shades, that sexy little cookbook. And then, out of nowhere, we just, like, have to have a little giggle about it because you can't help it. The first time that we kind of met, we were actually up against each other in the charts at the same time. We happened to be on the radio at the same time together. It's funny to go from being competitors to then working on the same record, and like I wish we'd have been friends from the start, really, because we just have so much fun. We also have like a mutual friend, Andrew, who wrote the song at the moment as well for you. So there's a lot of people to hang around with, and we just had a lot of late nights, big conversations. It's fantastic. But I heard that too. Sneaky devil. I did a take of the song. I actually got to record it in Frank Sinatra's old house, which you know, Frank Sinatra was the first thing I ever sang when I came into doing the industry. It was fantastic. Which is now a music studio. They've got like secret doors, and like the bathtub was crazy, and also it was like a crazy house, like Frank Sinatra's Major G. I did it, and it was kind of a weird dynamic because it was the guide vocal that I had on the track was a female, and I was just like, it doesn't really go anywhere for me. Like, it sounds nice, like I can sing it nice with you on, but it just doesn't go anywhere because it's too high and too low at the same time. So we needed somebody who was going to balance between those things, and she's done such a fantastic job. I'm so glad that it was Rita I did it with. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful spot. The only thing about that video shoot was that I was dressed all suited up and whatever else, and I got to stay indoors the whole time, whereas Rita, versus the tiny dresses and, you know, small materials and whatever, outside in the freezing cold, it was like, I felt like I was going to go outside and get half naked just to be part of the scenery, so I could be like, I'm with you on this one. I didn't, but the thought was there. Yeah, we did a session together. It was one of my first sessions, actually. I wish it had been a little bit later when I was a bit more settled in what I was doing. And we did some songs, but, you know, Pharrell sounds cool on everything. It's the same thing with his style, like everything he says. Like, he's just a cool guy in general, so you can't really go wrong. And him on the song sounded great, but I couldn't really put myself in the position that the song was and where the story of it was. So I want to go back there and revisit that again. But it was great to spend time with, like, a master of, you know, music and learn a few things. Oh boy, I mean, starting out writing, I kind of bamboozled myself a little bit, and I didn't really know what I wanted to write about. It's a really difficult decision to sit down and have a conversation with yourself about what you're about, you know? And no one really knows what's going on, so you kind of just have to go with it. And I think the more time you settle into what you're actually doing and figure out, you know, where the steps go, yeah, I've now got this little thing that I actually just writing on my own in my car and then giving it to someone and letting them change it into what, you know, I think everyone's got a good melody in them for whatever the beat is. So I just get like a blank beat, and then I sit in the car and just go through it in my mind, and then just take it into the studio, lay it down. And it's been a lot of fun. I've come out with some really crazy stuff, actually. I'm excited.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos from your favorite artist. While you're here, check out these other videos.